There is a cave on Earth that looks like it belongs on another planet. A place filled with massive crystal structures, so large that they tower over human beings, like frozen pillars of glass. At first glance, it feels unreal, almost like something created with computer graphics. But this place is not fiction. It is real, and it exists deep beneath the surface of the Earth. This is the Cave of the Crystals, located inside the Naica mine in Mexico, and it is one of the most extreme and dangerous environments ever discovered by humans. When people imagine caves, they often think of dark tunnels, narrow passages, and cold, damp air. But this cave is completely different. The moment you enter, you are surrounded by enormous, transparent crystals, some of them over 10 meters long and weighing more than 50 tons. These are some of the largest natural crystals ever found on Earth. But what truly makes this cave extraordinary is not just its size. It is the environment. Inside the Cave of the Crystals, the temperature can reach nearly 60 degrees Celsius, with humidity levels close to 100%. The air feels thick, heavy, and almost impossible to breathe. Within minutes, the human body begins to overheat. Without proper equipment, a person can lose consciousness in less than 10 minutes. This is not a place where humans can survive for long. And yet, despite these extreme conditions, scientists have entered this cave to study how these enormous crystals formed. To understand that, we have to go back hundreds of thousands of years. Deep underground, beneath the Naica mine, there was once a chamber filled with mineral-rich water. This water was heated by magma below the Earth's surface, creating a stable environment where temperatures remained high for an incredibly long time. Over time, minerals dissolved in the water began to crystallize. But unlike most crystal formations, which grow relatively quickly, the crystals in this cave grew extremely slowly. The conditions remained stable for thousands, even hundreds of thousands of years, allowing the crystals to grow to unimaginable sizes. The key mineral here is gypsum. Under the right conditions, gypsum can form crystals. But what makes Naica unique is that the temperature stayed just within the perfect range, hot enough to keep the minerals dissolved, but stable enough to allow slow, continuous growth. This created a rare situation where crystals were able to grow without interruption for an incredibly long period of time. And the result is what we see today. Giant, perfectly formed crystals stretching across the cave in every direction, intersecting, overlapping, and filling the entire space, like a frozen forest of glass. Walking inside this cave is unlike anything else on Earth. The ground is uneven, covered with crystal formations. The walls are not solid rock, but layers of translucent structures, reflecting light in strange and beautiful ways. Every step feels surreal, as if you were inside a structure that was never meant for humans. But the danger is always present, because the extreme heat and humidity do not just make it uncomfortable, they make it deadly. Even with protective suits and cooling systems, scientists can only remain inside the cave for a limited time, often no more than 20 to 30 minutes at a time. Their bodies are constantly at risk of overheating. Their breathing becomes difficult. Their vision can blur. And if anything goes wrong, there is very little time to react. This is one of the few places on Earth where simply existing is a challenge. And yet, the cave holds secrets that scientists are still trying to understand. In some of the crystals, researchers have discovered tiny fluid pockets trapped inside during their formation. These pockets contain ancient microorganisms, possibly tens of thousands of years old, preserved in isolation within the crystal itself. This raises fascinating questions about life in extreme environments. If organisms can survive trapped inside crystals for such long periods of time, what does that say about life on other planets? Could similar conditions exist elsewhere in the universe? Could life survive in ways we have never imagined? The Cave of the Crystals is not just a geological wonder. It is a window into processes that happen far beyond our normal experience. It shows us what can happen when time, temperature, and chemistry align perfectly over long periods. But it also reminds us of something important. Not every place on Earth is meant to be explored freely. Some environments are so extreme that they resist human presence. And this cave is one of them. Today, access to the Cave of the Crystals is extremely limited. The pumping of water in the Naica mine has exposed the cave. But if the mine were to flood again, the crystals would once again be submerged, hidden from view. In a way, the cave exists only temporarily, in a form we can study. A rare moment where something usually hidden, deep underground, is briefly visible. And that makes it even more extraordinary. Because what we are seeing is not just a place, but a process frozen in time. A natural formation that took hundreds of thousands of years to create, revealed for only a short moment in human history. Standing inside the Cave of the Crystals, surrounded by these enormous structures, it becomes clear that this is not just another cave. It is something far beyond that. A place where nature has created something on a scale that feels impossible. A place that challenges our understanding of what the Earth can produce. And a place that reminds us that even now, beneath our feet, there are still worlds waiting to be discovered. Hidden, extreme, and completely beyond what we expect. The Cave of the Crystals. A place of beauty, danger, and mystery. And one of the most extraordinary environments on Earth.